Welcome to this very boring video. That is the time. Darn it. It's already 11:37. Even though I got up at 8 something. So what did I do during all that time? Stuff. That's what I did. So there was a business communication assignment due yesterday that I did not turn in as usual, the discussion post, but also there's a memo I have to write, and that's worth 15 points. So yeah, lately she's been taking off 2 points every time I turn it in late. So if I turn in the memo late, she will most likely take off 2 more points for that being late. Anyways, I hate the memo because I have to write a memo about an assignment I'm going to be doing in the future, which is a presentation about my quote-unquote dream position. And I hate this assignment because I don't have a quote-unquote dream position, and I don't know anything about my quote-unquote dream position. And also I have no idea what we're supposed to write about. The directions are very vague. I guess I could just say I'm going to write about being an accountant, but that's way too vague. Obviously, I can't. I don't know. If I look more closely at the memo instructions, I'll probably get a better idea of what I need to write for it. But I just do not like this assignment. I mean, this is just the memo, let alone doing the presentation itself. But I just couldn't bring myself to do it yesterday. And also, of course, the discussion posts that we have every single week. Now, I've been getting much better at completing those. Like, for example, the last 2 times I did it, it took me less than an hour, and then the second time took me 38 minutes. So hopefully I can just get it done in like 38 minutes. And then after doing the discussion post, I will hopefully look at that memo thingy, and maybe it'll only take an hour or less to do that. And then that's technically all I have to do today, but I kind of want to also do other things. I don't know if I'd be able to motivate myself to, but I want to at least complete the accounting quiz today. And also, I mean, I guess I don't have to worry about microeconomics. Let's just save that for another day. But once we do those, maybe tomorrow I can do the microeconomics. I don't want to do it on Monday because then I have my class in the morning, and then I only have until 5 to complete it. I would like to just do it on Sunday instead of Monday. Man, I really hope I can just get myself to do it on Sunday. But for now, let's just focus on what we have to do today. And for some reason, I have this weird thing where, since I kind of already explained, I kind of have this weird thing where I like to eat meals by myself, and I just was notified recently that my dad and Joyce are going to be going out to eat or something, which means that I can just eat my lunch by myself. And also, I know it kind of sounds bad, but there's nothing wrong with wanting to just actually enjoy the meal that I'm eating. I guess that kind of speaks to my relationship with my dad and stepmother. But I mean, it's fine. We get along just fine. I mean, I guess if you were to really look at the situation and ask the question, why do you prefer to eat meals by yourself rather than eating them with your parents? Shouldn't it be an enjoyable, thing to eat, to actually talk with them while you're eating food? And I don't know. Because of that weird thing, though, it's also preventing me from starting working on my homework, because I know that they will be leaving at any point in time soon, and then after the immediate time that they leave, I will go eat my lunch. I hear the garage door close. Wait, why do I hear a dog barking? Anyways. Well, seems as if we might be leaving at this point in time. So nice, but it only cost me my procrastination of 10 billion years. But actually, honestly, I was preoccupied with something related to my personal health for like a couple of hours before this happened, so yeah, once I had all of that done. Wait, how did an hour and 40 minutes pass? I don't understand how. I thought I was done with that by like 10. Like, what is time? I was also trying to figure out something, because there's this extremely annoying thing where with Word it always says upload failed, and I tried everything to get rid of that thing, and it just, nothing works. And it has something to do with, like, it automatically saves your files to OneDrive. So I tried uninstalling OneDrive, and it didn't even fix the problem. And like, it's apparently it saves the part on your computer where it says documents, pictures, videos. All that is like somehow related to being OneDrive, but I don't want it to be OneDrive. Because I just don't want that stupid pop-up to always show up every time I save a document, and there's literally no way to fix it. I couldn't even figure it out. I don't know how you're supposed to fix it. It's the most annoying thing on planet Earth. Every time I save the document, it says upload failed. And then that pop-up stays there forever, unless you click the X button. But then when you save it again, it just pops up again. I even uninstalled OneDrive and restarted my computer, and that didn't even fix the problem. And I tried to change the settings so it doesn't automatically save it to OneDrive, but it didn't do anything. All I want to do is just save it to my computer. Why does it have to upload it to some kind of server or something? Nice trumpet. It is now 11:46. It is now 12:31. So, I had lunch. So, the first thing I had was some crackers that you put in soup that apparently my dad had gotten from Subway. And then I had a leftover cookie from Subway. And then I made myself 8 cookies. And that's what I had for lunch. Because any other type of food, I either don't feel like eating or it takes too much effort to eat, so I just eat junk food. I don't really like that many types of food, but I mean, you would think I could just make myself like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but I don't think we even have jelly. Maybe if I asked my dad to buy jelly, I could make myself peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Well, we might still have really old jelly that's in the fridge still, but obviously I'm not eating that because it's like 5 years old. I don't know, maybe they got rid of that stuff, or I haven't really looked recently, but anyways. Because usually when I go to my mom's, I'll either make myself a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, or I'll just have like ham and crackers, or like lunch meat. I don't know, it could be ham or turkey, I don't know. I'll just get the lunch meat and put it on crackers. And there's also soup. I could just make myself some soup, but I guess I could ask my dad to buy more soup. I don't know. And then there's pizza. But obviously that's not the most healthy thing. Yesterday, for some reason, I was craving a DiGiorno pizza so badly that I literally just made myself a DiGiorno pizza for dinner. Why am I talking about food that I eat? The way I eat is very bad because I'm lazy and I also don't eat very many different types of foods. And as you can tell, I am still procrastinating on the assignment. Even though a bunch of my responsibilities have disappeared, I still cannot stop myself from procrastinating. Like, 2 of my classes I dropped, and I no longer have my job. So, you would think that would make it easier for me to do other homework, but for some reason, it does. Well, it does, but it's not enough to make me do it. I wish there was some kind of way to motivate my brain to do homework. Nice song. Because for most people, they're motivated because they want to get good grades. But my brain is not motivated by that for some reasons anymore. It used to be motivated by that, I guess. I don't know. Even back when I was at Tri-State Christian School / my high school, I actually, near the end of it, I started getting less and less motivated. And then I just dropped out of school. And then went to online stuff. Man, I actually did have a really good work ethic, at the start of my online schooling or rather at the start of my college classes for my online schooling, because I remember actually doing like 10 hours of homework in one day. I literally remember like doing that. It was crazy. Like, how could I sit there and do 10 hours of homework like every single day? But that just goes to show like how much work I had to do for those classes. I don't know why there was so much work for those classes. I guess I was just reading the entirety of the textbooks, which I don't do anymore usually. Well, I don't know. Do I do that now? It depends on the class. I do read the entirety of the business communication textbook, but that textbook is really easy. Well, not really easy to read, but it's just the chapters are shorter, and you only have to do like 1 chapter a week, so it's not that bad. But I haven't been reading my management accounting textbook in its entirety. It just seems, I wish they wouldn't have to have such a long-winded way of explaining everything. I mean, it has all good information, but it simply just takes too long for me to read the information. I would just rather, do the other stuff that is provided, which are the smart book exercise, or what is it called? Like the Connect, it's like an online thing related to the course where you can do these assignments. Where basically this smart book thing is where it gives you a bunch of different not multiple choice, a bunch of different questions, multiple choice, fill in the blank questions for the most part, and it's related to the textbook. It's kind of like quizzing you on the material from the textbook, and I just do that without reading the textbook. Well, I do read the textbook. I'll look in the textbook to find some answers, but if you get a question wrong, it will tell you what the answer was, and then it'll give you the question again later. So, long story short, I just do those to study instead of reading the textbook. And then there's also the assignments where you have to do basically math problems. And yet again, they give you unlimited attempts, and they show you the answer if you got it wrong and all that stuff. So, they do. If you get it wrong, it'll tell you it's wrong, but it won't give you the correct answer until you've completely submitted the assignment, which is a little bit annoying sometimes because in the past, there have been some questions where I didn't know what I was supposed to do, so I had to redo the entire assignment just because I couldn't do that one question. But luckily, for the last one, for Chapter 6, I was able to do the entire assignment by figuring it out by reading, looking in the textbook if I needed to figure anything out. So anyways, I have to take a quiz on Chapter 6 for that class by tomorrow. But of course, I just don't want to do this discussion post. I just absolutely hate doing this discussion post and also doing the memo because I just don't know what I'm supposed to do for it. I wish everything just had very clear instructions on what you're supposed to do. Epic. I mean, the discussion posts, it's like, watch the video and then tell me how this applies to your work environment. And you have to make reference to at least 4 points within the video. Are you kidding me? Okay, I guess those are clear instructions, but it doesn't exactly translate very well to my work environment. The one I was working before. And I guess if you can't do that, then you can apply it to your school environment. But again, it doesn't apply because my school environment is just online because we have been stuck at home for several months for schooling, and I can't apply it to that either because I don't interact with my classmates very much. So the point is that the assignment sucks. Like, I wish they would just... Do they really even help? Like, they're supposed to help you improve your communication skills in your real life. So it's like, okay, now try to apply these concepts to your real life. Now, even though I'm not going to. At least not anytime soon. I mean, especially considering I don't even have that job anymore, but I'm still kind of just... Actually, what did I do for the last discussion post that I did like 2 days ago? What did I write for that? Oh, it was about emails. Yeah, I just talked about stuff. Like, I didn't say stuff like, I am now going to write my emails this way. I guess I kind of did, but it wasn't specific enough to where the fact that I lost my job actually affected the assignment. I wonder if it's going to affect this assignment. The videos we can watch are either how to write a memo or how to write business letter, I think. Even though the business letter one is only 2 minutes, I'm going to do the memo one because maybe it could help with my assignment. But writing a memo for work, I never have to write a memo. I mean, except for this class, but I'm not going to be doing that. I mean, maybe I'll be doing that in the future, but not right now. Not within 1 or 2 years from now. Maybe if I get some kind of internship or whatever. But why would they make somebody like that write a memo? I don't know. Gosh. Like, how are you supposed to... Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Because obviously most of the students have never had to write a memo, so why would... I gotta look at this. It just doesn't make any sense. It says... This may be beneficial to those who have never had to write a memo in any work-related position they've held previously. Okay, it says, how does the content of this video contribute to your own understanding related to how you may apply this in your selected career field? And how effective this presentation is for employees who have no experience. What? I don't even know. I can't answer that question. How am I supposed to answer the question of, do accountants have to write memos? What the heck? Wait a minute. The business letter. It says you're going to have to write 4 different business letters in this class. Wait. A customer company announcement, recommendation, thank you, and employee review. Epic. This video... When will... Okay, customer company announcement, recommendation. Recommendation? Maybe I'll have to watch this video. It might be better. Thank you. I guess I would have to write a thing. I guess... But I would never... I don't think I would write an employee review unless maybe I had some kind of management position. It is now 12:45. It is currently 5:15. It literally took 4 hours to do that assignment. And you know, all I did for that was I wrote 1 paragraph for the discussion post, and then I wrote 1 little paragraph for the memo. That's it. That's all I accomplished in 4 hours. And the reason why it was so hard to do those 2 assignments was 1, the discussion post. It was a video about how to write a memo, and I had no idea how to write the discussion post because I had no idea how it was supposed to specifically apply to my field of study, which is accounting, or my future job position in accounting, so I had no idea what to write. And then for the memo, I had no idea what to write either because it was supposed to give the topic of my future, of the presentation that we're supposed to do, and it's supposed to give whether it's informative or persuasive, and it's supposed to give a source, 1 internet source used for it. And obviously I haven't done any of that stuff yet. All I know is that it has something to do with accounting. So then I just gave up and basically wrote all that stuff that I just said. Um, I don't even. So I'm not only I'm probably not going to get full credit for these assignments because of the way I did them, but well, yeah, for the discussion post, I didn't really write very much stuff. I just wrote like the fact that my major is accounting, and the fact that I will probably be writing memos, and then I wrote like it was also you also had to say why the video or how the video is effective or not effective or something. And I just said it is effective, and then I just gave a summary of what the video talked about. But that's all I was able to come up with in 4 hours. And I do not feel like doing anything else, so bye.